Hello dear students, today's video is gonna be a special video because in today's video I'm not gonna teach you anything. Rather, I'll discuss about the latest examination pattern of this year. This year CBSE has made some certain changes in the paper pattern of class 9th and 10th. So of course, since you have to prepare yourself for the same, and that's why I am gonna discuss what are the changes, what are the new things which have been implemented by CBSE for this year's annual paper pattern. So in the upcoming part of the video, I will tell you everything, the exact format of question paper in detail. If you don't understand anything, so of course you can text the same in comment box. So see the video till the end and try to get each and everything about the latest paper pattern of this year. So now dear students, let's discuss the paper pattern in detail. So you can see that one image has been given on your screen. This image is showing exactly the mark distribution for your annual paper. So what you are able to see that here there is a sheet in front of you, and that sheet is in fact in detailed manner letting us know how in fact the 80 mark would be distributed in class 9th and 10th. Student, you can see that this sheet is actually for class 9, but let me tell you the very same pattern is to be followed in class 10th as well. There are some minute changes. So wherever those minute changes are there, I would make them separately. First of all, let's discuss the three-part division which is common for both class 9th and 10th. So see student, first of all, you must know that the paper of class 9 and 10th of English would be of 80 marks. And these 80 marks would be divided into three sections. As you can see on your screen, the section number 1 is there of reading comprehension. Then the second section is there, that is a combined section of writing skill and grammar, and this section is of 30 marks. And the next section is of literature, in which there are two books prescribed in class 9th and 10th. I would talk about them later. So literature section would be of 30 marks. In fact, you can see the mark weightage here also. Out of 80, for reading 25% mark weightage is there, and for writing and grammar and literature 37.5% mark weightage is there. Now let's see the very first section of our question paper, that is reading section. So student, reading section, as we have already discussed, will come for 20 marks, and for these 20 marks we will have two questions, as you can see on your screen. So we will have two comprehension, mean unseen passages. Unseen passage of number 1 will be of 300 to 350 word, which will carry 8 marks. In fact, for 8 marks you would be given 8 short questions, which will include MCQ as well. MCQ, multiple choice question. Then we will have comprehension number 2, that will be of 12 marks. In 12 marks, students are given 4 short questions of 2 marks each, and 4 very short questions which are vocabulary based question, 1 marks each. And vocabulary based questions are given in MCQ type question. So this is the description of reading section, which is exactly same for class 9th as well as class 10. Now let's move to our second section, which is the combined section of grammar and writing. So see student, writing and grammar section would be the second section, and it would be a combined section for 30 marks. So see, in writing section particularly, students will be given 2 questions. You can see on your screen. First is writing an informal letter on a situation, descriptive paragraph, person, place, event, diary entry in about 150 to 200 words based on visual or verbal cue or cues, and this question would be of 10 marks. So let me tell you, in fact, for question number 3, we have 2 choices particularly. either we are asked for writing informal letter, or we are asked for writing any description. That can be description of a place or person or event, or it could be in form of diary entry. So these are the choices for question number third, and question number third would be of 10 marks, and question number fourth would be of 10 marks, and here we are asked, students are asked to write a story. So what happens, students are given a particular situation, or in fact some outlines, and on the basis of those outlines or on the basis of that situation, they are asked to complete a story in 150 to 200 words. And again this question comes for 10 marks, and let me tell you, this is for class 9th. Now here CBSE has made some changes for the student of class 10, because till last year the syllabus of class 9th and 10 was exactly same, but now in fact some changes are there for writing section. So what is the section, writing section for class 10? Let's see now. So now let's see for class 10th. So for class 10, question number 3 is a formal letter based a given situation in about 150 to 200 words. So several letters are there, student. Letter for editor, letter for making any complaint, letter for inquiry, letter for placing order. Several letters are there, and the letter would be given for 10 marks. And see question number 4, which is completely new, that is writing an analytical paragraph on the basis of given map, chart, report, line graph, etc. in about 150 to 200 words. So this is a very new question which has been given. Till last year it was not there in curriculum, but from this year it has been introduced. So in this question you will have to write your analytical paragraph. It means you can be given a pie chart, you can be given a map, and then calculating, measuring that map, you will have to write a paragraph about the same for 10 marks. So this is the new question which has been introduced for class 10th students. Now let's see the next part of this paper, that is grammar section. So in grammar sections there are 2 questions which have been given, and altogether grammar section for both the classes is of 10 marks. So first of all, let's see question number 5. There are 3 choices. Out of them, one question would be given for 4 marks. First of all, we have close passage. Second choice is there of gap filling, and third is of editing. What is close passage? In close passage, students are given a passage in which some words are omitted, some words are taken out, and students are asked to fill those missing words. For example, I will playing tomorrow. What is missing in this statement? I will be playing. So be is to be rewrite. So this is close passage. Second is gap filling. In gap filling, of course, a passage is there, but in gap filling options are given. We have to find out missing word out of given option, but in close passage options are not given. And then editing is there. I have already made a separate video on editing, omitting. If you do not know what is editing, you can see that video. And then next question is there, that is of 6 marks, and that is dialogue writing. So here we will be given a situation on which we will be asked to write dialogues of 2 speakers. Alright, and or we can be asked to write report dialogue on a given cue. We can be given conversation of 2 people, and we can be asked to write their dialogue. Alright, or to do indirect as well. It comes in indirect as well. So in fact on this topic I will make a separate video later. So this is writing section. So now student, let's move to the last section of our question paper, and that is literature. So in this section students are given 4 questions, and this section comes for 30 marks. So first of all, question number 7 is there, in which students are given 1 extract out of 2. 2 extracts are given in choice. 1 is to be opted by student, and the extract is of 4 marks. And in 4 marks there are 2 questions of 2 marks each are given to student. class 9th student must not be knowing what is extract. So in this question, a part of chapter is taken out, and on the basis of that part, two short questions are given. So that's what is called extract. So then question number 8. In question number 8, 5 short questions would be done by student out of 6. In class 9, we have 2 books, Beehive and Movements. In class 10th, we have First Flight and Foot with Round Feet. So out of these books, student would be given 5 short questions, 2 marks each. It means 10 marks short question would be there. 6 questions are given, students are asked to do 5 questions. And then there would be 2 very long questions, 8 marks each. Alright, both the question would be there from each book. In class 9, 2 books are there. From each book, 2 questions would be there. A student would be given 2 questions, and they would be asked to opt one. 2 questions from Beehive and 2 questions from Movement. And out of 4 questions, they would be asked to do 2 questions. But 2 questions would be there in choice. It's not so that all 4 questions would be there in choice and a student would be asked to do 2 questions. No, 2 questions from Beehive, student will have to do 1 out of them, and 2 from Movements, and a student will be asked to do 1 out of them. The same thing will take place for the students of class 10th as well. And since they are very long type question, they are of 8 marks, and word limit for those questions is 8 marks, and the question will be of 8 marks. So this is the exact examination question paper pattern of class 9th and 10th. I hope that you must have understood everything. Now where we'll get 80 marks from? So 80 marks would be internal marks, in which 5 marks would be there for activities, 5 marks would be there for ASL exam. Students of class 10th know very well what is ASL exam. Class 9th student would be told by their respective English teachers, otherwise they can ask this from me, I would answer the same. And for 10 marks there would be periodicals. There would be 3 periodicals, out of which the marks of 2 best periodicals would be taken. So 10 marks for periodical, 5 marks for activities, and 5 marks for ASL exam, 80 marks for question paper. This way you would get your 100 marks in English. So I hope that you must have understood everything. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a